can begin. We can begin. Right. Well, it's amazing, firstly, to see so many of you here. Thank you so much for coming. I know it's Friday, it's sunny, or it was sunny, still is sunny. And yeah, it's great to see some familiar faces as well. Thanks for coming back. It's good. We like to try and keep the community together, and it's a big part of what we do. But yeah, so if you don't know, I'm Ed. I run Wagon in London. We've been going for just over a year now, and it's been an incredible journey for myself and our growing team, and of course all of our students, which is the main reason we're here today, and that's the main focus. So guys, this is a big day, and I can't wait to demo your products. So with us, we also have Boris Payard. He is our CEO, the founder of Wagon, one of the founders. He's come over from Paris for today. He's been with us this week. So that's very special. And of course, our slightly exhausted students, but also in the crowd, we've got quite a mix of people. We've got developers, entrepreneurs, a few, I think a couple of recruiters. And at the back, we have a company called Instant Impact. Instant Impact is a recruiting company that recruits at early stage career. So for targeting us guys, our students, and also anyone else in the crowd. They've got 200 fast growth tech companies on their books just in London alone. And they're growing quickly, and the market's growing very rapidly. So make yourselves known if you're looking to switch career and find some cool jobs. They're just at the back. So the community side of things, just quickly before we crack on, because this is still part of my intro, you know, like I'm very good at intros. I got the name wrong of the guy from the CEO of Monzo Bank. 2 weeks ago, I introduced him with the wrong name. So let me conclude this before I make myself a fool. But I just want to say a big thank you to Campus, where we are now. They're amazing to us. They let us use this room, the room upstairs, their whole community, and they let us do it for free, and we try and give back by doing cool events like this. But yeah, they're a cool community. Stay in touch with them, follow them, and just keep coming to events. They're really cool. All right, so a little bit about Wagon and what we're about. If you don't know, Wagon is I don't know why I looked at my notes to describe the company I work for, but Wagon is a coding bootcamp. It was founded in Paris in 2013 by 3 founders: Boris, who's over here, his brother Romain, and Sébastien Saunier. In only 3.5 years, they've got it into 20 cities worldwide. It's pretty crazy how they've done it. We're stabilizing at the moment, no more growing. But what we do is we bring technical skills to creative people and entrepreneurs, people that want to build their own businesses and tech products, and also those wanting to find interesting jobs in the tech industry. So what these guys did is they developed this 9-week full stack coding bootcamp. During this bootcamp, we don't only teach you the skills needed in web development like HTML and CSS, JavaScript, Ruby, Rails, all the rest, but we give you the mindset, and that's the mindset to work in a team efficiently and effectively, and also to build your own MVPs and prototypes and get those launched on your own after the batch. So to date, Wagon has over 1,500 alumni worldwide, over 80 batches, and about 100 startups are actually in operation from Wagon alumni. And that's a really good effort. In Paris, I think there's 6 to 7 startups who are raising over €1 million at the moment, and around 10 are doing the $500,000 mark. So again, great traction going, and it seems a good creative place to get ideas and things off the ground and just go for it. And what I love about it is all our students here are 24, and our alumni have all taken a huge risk. They've changed careers, and they've bitten the bullet and just gone for it. And here we are, celebrating the beginning of a new life, really. So let's begin that, celebrating of the beginning of a new life. So yeah, this is how it works. For the last 9 weeks, our 24 students have been developing their ideas. They've been learning how to code. And 9 weeks ago, they had no idea how to code, except maybe Ed had a little bit of an idea. And you can't imagine that in just the last 2 weeks of those 10 working days, they've managed to build the products which we're going to see today. That's a very, very short period of time, and anyone who's a developer in the room will understand that. So each group leader will demo their product for us, and there'll be assistants helping them on the laptop. So, I have to turn the page. In literally just like the last 2 weeks, they've actually invented, or 3 weeks ago they came up with the ideas, and they've built them, they've designed them, and then the last 2 weeks building them, designing them, and they're actually all live, ready for the world to see. And that's an incredible achievement, and we're about to see that. So with that, before I bore you anymore, let's crack on. We'll welcome our first team tonight. It's brain-powered. Work speaks louder than words, and the team is Case, Jamie, and Rami. So please welcome. You can take from Boris.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. We're really proud to present to you tonight Brain-Powered, the platform we've built over the past 2 weeks. And our motto is work speaks louder than words. The problem we see is that students are struggling to gain work experience because they don't meet the minimum criteria often set by companies. And the other side of that is companies are reluctant to hire students of whom they've never seen evidence of their work. So our solution is a platform where students can contribute to real projects by real companies to boost their professional credibility. So I'm now going to hand over to my fellow developers, James and Rami, who are going to take you on a tour of our platform and show you how it works.
Brilliant. Okay. Well done. Woo. So my name's James. I went to uni, I studied law, and I came out not wanting to do it, like a lot of people. So I have lots of experience in that kind of thing, but no experience in technology, and that's actually where I want to work now. So I've done a bit of design stuff in the past, but I've never had anywhere to showcase it. So I found Brain-Powered a few weeks ago, and I thought, I'll get involved in this. The issue was, I was doing a 9-week bootcamp, so I was a bit busy. So I'm coming back now, and I'm going to start discovering what is available in terms of projects. So I can see there's loads of projects out there on our platform at the moment, from marketing and PR through to business development, writing, which I'm going to stay away from, but I could also see some design stuff. I'm really passionate about design, web development, and that kind of thing, so I'm going to have a look around, and I found the London wine cellar is looking for a web redevelopment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the company's page and see what the company's about. There we go. All right, well, they look like a fun bunch. I don't know how much work they get done, but they're based out of London Fields. They're in wine, I love wine, I like drinking. This sounds like a perfect match for me. I can also see they've got some good open projects. They need this web redevelopment. So I'm going to go on there and see what they're asking for. So here we go. I can see that they haven't built a website for a couple of years now. They're looking to have it rebuilt. They want someone who can give the wow effects of people coming onto the website. I think I can give that after being mentored by you guys for a few weeks or months. How long have we been here? So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. But there's only 10 spaces left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I jump on this quickly. I've already jumped on it, apparently. So, okay, I've joined the project. The next thing I want to do is I've noticed I don't know how I'm meant to submit my work. Is it going to be a PDF, a PSD, a Photoshop file, for example? So I'm going to go down and I'm going to ask the team a quick question. And I'm going to say, how would you like me to submit my work? PDF question mark. Oh, a bit closer. There we go. Cool, I'm going to submit my question. And now, in the background, they're going to answer it. So I've asked my question, and I'm now going to go away and work on the project. So I've got an email notification that's coming, ping. It's brilliant, and it's saying that my question has now been answered. So I'm going to go up to my dashboard, and I'm going to go over to questions. Brilliant. I can see that my question has now been answered. So I'm going to open it. And there we go. PDF would be great. Well, I was lucky that earlier I exported it as a PDF, and I'm ready to submit it. So I'm now going to go back to my open project. I'm going to contribute to We Need Creative. Brilliant. I'm going to say I only had time to do the homepage. Hope you love it. Get in touch. Okay. There we go, perfect. So I'm uploading the file. Notice how quick it is, brilliant. And now I'm going to contribute to the project. So at this point, my journey is complete. I've submitted the work that I want to put in front of these guys. Hopefully they'll love it, and maybe they even might have a job there for me in the end, but who knows? So Ramla.
All right, so I'm Rami, and I'm part of the London wine seller team. So we've had our website live for a few years. We've been planning a redesign for a long while, but unfortunately we've been too focused on the operations and trying to grow the revenue. And being a small company, we don't yet have the money to pay for an expensive digital agency. So we heard about BrainPowered and we thought we'd give it a crack. So we uploaded our project a couple of days ago, and now we're kind of excited to see if the project itself is getting any traction, people are looking at it, and maybe even contributing. So if we go to our dashboard, we can have a look. So nicely, we can see that there's plenty of project views, a bunch of people are joining it, and there's overall been 16 contributions for different projects that we've added. But let's look at our open project right now, which has 2 contributions. And if we go past the project data, at the bottom we can see the contributions themselves. So it's good to see Sarah and James have both had a go at contributing some work. So if we just go and open Sarah's file. So this is her vision for what our website could become. It's a clean design. She's clearly put a huge amount of effort into it. But maybe it's not quite the direction we want to go in. So what we can do is we can come back out of the file, and given the work she's put in, let's give her a star so she's publicly recognized for actually having done some great work. And we can leave it at that with Sarah. But if we go have a look at Mr. Block. Wow, it's beautiful. Amazing branding, good vision for the product. And this is much closer and more aligned with the direction we see our website going. So given the quality and the effort of his work, let's come back out of that. Definitely give him a star so he gets that little bit of public recognition. But let's actually go have a look at who this James is and learn a bit about him. So we can see immediately he's got 3 contributions in progress. He's already made 4 contributions, and every time he does, he's getting a star for his work and for the quality. So he's obviously an ambitious young man and really trying to just build some traction in his career. And we can also see he's a London boy, which is perfect for us. And he's looking for an entry-level role in web design, which is probably perfect for what we are, surprisingly. And so what we do at this point is we can get in touch, send him an email, bring him in for a coffee, and see if he wants to do some more work or whether even embark on a career with us. And so that would close the loop from the start of a project, contributions all the way through to hopefully a real world benefit to both the companies and the students themselves. What I like to say is, in 9 days, we've got this from idea stage to public. There's real projects on here from real companies already. So it's a very genuine MVP and a very lean product. Really proud of it. So I'm aware there's some companies in the audience, so we'd encourage you to join, put some projects of your own on there. It'd be great. Nice to be supported. And then lastly, on behalf of Case, James and myself, thank you to everyone at Wagon for making the last 9 weeks amazing.
Well done, guys. That was an awesome presentation and great build. Great design as well. Guys, Case sailed around the world last year, and now he's a sailor. He's a professional sailor, and he wants to get these skills to live where he wants, and do what he wants. I think that's so awesome. Rami, you're a great man. James, you're a great man. Look, that was great. So without further ado, let's get our next team up. Next product is called Frida, the online art school, and it's by Claudia, Hui, and Rebecca. Go power!
All right. Hi, my name is Claudia, and I'm currently doing a coding bootcamp, which means I'm learning a lot of technical skills, but I actually also want to improve my creativity skills. So I decided I want to learn how to paint. I've been looking at quite some websites already, but it seems that you just buy the course and that's it. But I actually want to show off my artworks and get some feedback. So I get recommended Frida.studio, and I just landed on their homepage and I'm ready to start learning. So I see that there are quite some courses here in quite some different categories. I see what the course costs, the Frida rating, and I would like to check out the portrait painting. Okay, great. I see it costs £30. That's all right. Frida says 3 hearts. Maybe a bit low. Let's check out the first lecture. Doesn't really give me any description. Let's go. Let's check out the instructor. Dennis. Dennis doesn't look like an artist to me. And there are no reviews yet. I don't trust this guy. Let's go back. All right, let's scroll down a bit more. Shading fundamentals, that sounds like something for me. So I see it's perfect for beginners, which is right for me. I am a beginner. Costs only £10, that's great. Frida says 5 hearts, so that's amazing. Let's check out the first lecture. A quick and simple introduction to two-point perspective. Okay, that sounds good. Let's check out the course instructor as well. Joanne. So Joanne was a teacher for 7 years before she started as a freelance artist. Well, she looks really experienced. Let's see what the user says. So Alex is saying, Joanne is amazing, I highly recommend this course. It's a great diversion from Rails. That's exactly what I need right now. So let's purchase this course. Okay, I'm gonna pay by card. Just gonna fill in my card details. Awesome, and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. Great, that was successful and I'm more than ready to start the course. Okay, let's go to lectures. Cool, I can immediately start the first lecture. Okay, so unfortunately we don't have time to watch the full lecture, but I'm going to explain a bit how it works. So Joanne is displaying what she's doing, and we are supposed to follow what she's doing. So the first part of the lecture is about sketching. So every great painting starts with a sketch. And she's explaining about how to draw 2 objects, how to interpret the light, and how that affects the shading. So let's fast forward a bit, but just imagine I just did this. And while the course is still running, I can upload my sketch. And after that, I can just pick it up again where I left off. So I just need to fill in my title, my first sketch. Then in the second part of the lecture, we actually start painting. So Joanne is explaining about the colors, which colors to use, how to mix them, and also about the brushes, which ones to use, and how to actually hold them. So everything is very helpful. And it results in this. So I'm going to upload this as well. And I'm going to call it my first painting. So that's great. I can actually share my artwork here and I can upload everything, and I'm proud of my work, so I'm gonna submit everything and I'm gonna view my artwork in my studio. Okay, so can we click on the first one? Okay, so I see this already updated with a message. I've uploaded my artwork for feedback, so that's great. I'm just gonna wait until Joanne is gonna reply to me and give me some feedback about this. So the student journey stops for here for the moment, and now I'm Joanne, which is a bit weird because she's there. But I'm Joanne, and I'm an artist for 7 years. And I'm using the platform Frida, and it's really great to get in touch with the students. And I uploaded some courses already, so I want to see if there are some more students who uploaded their artwork. So I see that Claudia has requested feedback, so let's have a look. Okay, so actually I have quite some students already, but I see that this is the one from Claudia. Okay, so I'm gonna give her some feedback. Looks alright. Maybe I can pinpoint 2 points and say, well, point 1 and 2 should be aligned. It should be parallel with the top of the page because it represents the horizon, so I'm just gonna give her that feedback. And I'm gonna pinpoint 2 other points as well, because this lecture is about shades, so she should really understand that some parts should be darker than other parts. So I'm gonna say point 3 and 4 should be darker, as they represent the dark tones. Right. Okay, so I hope this feedback is gonna help her. I actually want to select on her name because I see that she uploaded 2 artworks. So let's have a look at the other painting. Okay, all right. Let's pinpoint the shadow again because I see it looks a bit dark. So on point 1, try to use the colors that you use on the objects as well, because black is never really a good color in a painting. Great, so it's really great that I can communicate with my students this way. And yeah, that's it. Great. Okay, so we'll stop the artist journey here for now, and we're just gonna go back to me being a student. And I see that I have some notifications, and I see that Joanne commented on my artwork. Okay, great. Okay, this is actually really useful feedback, so I want to thank her. Thanks, Joanne. Very helpful, definitely. Okay, cool. And I actually am very proud of this painting, and I want to feature this on my profile page. So this is me. I can feature my artwork here. I can have a look at the courses that I took, and I see that I actually earned a badge. Yeah, buddy, you've successfully enrolled on your first Frida course. Well, that's amazing. Great. Okay. So here ends actually our user journey. If you want to know more about our products, please visit the site, frida.studio. I just want to, it explains a bit more about Frida. I just want to introduce the team as well. So this is Wei, and Rebecca is over there. Thank you guys for being in the team. It was really great. And can we go down a bit? And we want to thank the teachers and the teaching assistants as well. We learned a lot, and definitely want to thank Joanne as well. She actually really created the lectures, and Wei took the time on her Saturday to edit it. So thanks a lot, and we'll hope that Frida.studio will be useful for you.
That was awesome. Well done, girls. That was really cool. Amazing design there. I think that one like really wowed me this week. So well done, good skills. And also a really cool little market as well. One I used to paint animals, I think, in Africa. I think tortoises, actually. It was. But well done. Great. So next up, we have a team called Beyond. It's Enhance Your Application Through Video. Our team is Catalan, Hongshu, Jason, and Stefan. They've been working on this quite tirelessly throughout, integrating loads of different features. Stefan also introduced a whole new style to coding, the coding world. You know how surfers have something, it's like, you know, they say gnarly and all these like terms, rad. His is a full stack. And he goes like this, if it's cool, it's full stack. And this project is very full stack. All right, so good luck, guys. See you afterwards.
Testing. Okay, so we are beyond, or the long version would be beyond the resume. We don't really have that many features, but because we try to keep the product as simple as possible, we hope you guys are going to find it interesting. So starting off with the problem, when I was looking for jobs, I always found it extremely difficult to get my personality across. The resume, I suppose, you know, you're always stuck with lines of text, and you couldn't really get to, people to really understand who you were. And that was always a big problem for me, especially when I was a junior. I didn't really have that many skills to showcase. I didn't have much experience, and I would always try to make my resume look a little bit more attractive. Also, then later, when I started working, and eventually I found myself on the hiring side, I ended up facing the exact same problem. So I was getting resumes from candidates, but all I did was look at a piece of paper with many lines of text, not code, and really not truly understand who they were, you know, like what they were about and whether they would actually fit the culture of my team. So we at Beyond the Resume would like to introduce a product that we hope is going to change that a bit, is going to help candidates find a way to showcase themselves, to show their personality, to show their enthusiasm for the job they're applying at before the recruiter makes a decision whether to call them to the interview or not. So let's show how it works. This is my friend Jason, a code developer at the Bootcamp. He's just finished his course as I have. He's a big gamer, and he is very keen to apply for a job at the maker of the game League of Legends. There you go. I'm not a gamer, so he's really keen to come in. I've actually recommended that he visit the website to give it a shot. So he's going to do this for the first time. So he's arrived to our website, wants to see how it goes. Well, record or upload, and then add to the application. That seems very, very simple. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to try it now, and we're going to record ourselves. Or launch Chrome. Okay.
Hi there. Hi, I just finished my coding bootcamp. I would love to work with your team.
Okay, excellent. Obviously, there's there's obviously a high level of enthusiasm. So, you know, I'm hoping that this is going to get passed on to the recruiter. Let's choose a cover shot for the one that we like. And we're going to be inserting sublimated messages and mopping occupant leaks. Well, please, no leaks here. And no speculation of stomachache indices. We're going to upload this, put it up on the server. But before we actually decide whether we want to go on and apply with it, we want to see how it looks. So hopefully we get a response from the server. We did. Let's see. Okay.
Hi there. Hi, I just heard.
There you go. Well, the enthusiasm is clear. I think he likes it, so we're going to sign up to share this. We're going to quickly make an account. Extremely quickly, it seems, and we only have access to our resume, to our video. Now, what he can do here is he can actually go and get his QR code. If the company he's applying for is an old-fashioned company, can put it into his resume and then access it offline. But obviously, it is not an old-fashioned company because you wouldn't apply with that hat to such a company. So what he can do is he can share it on Meetup, so he can apply on LinkedIn directly, or on Facebook, or however he wants to do it by email, or he can get his URL and share it. But let's take a look how that would feel like if you were the recruiting manager at that game company. So how would you say it? There you go. It's Jason again. Let's play.
Okay. Hi there. I'm Jason.
I love that. So let's assume that I'm the recruiting manager. I see this. I want to see this guy because clearly he loves my company. He gets it. And I would love to have someone that cares so much about my company. So this is basically one of our user journeys. We wanted to show to you how easy it is for someone that has never used the website before, how easy it is for them to come in and use it to apply for a job that they really care about. So that's his story. Now I'm going to tell you my story. So my name is Catalin. After having taken some time off work to try to learn how to code, I am now ready to go back. So I'm actually a frequent user of Beyond. I really love the video medium. I come from time to time because I know companies use it as well to showcase the team culture, to showcase the business. So I'm going to come in, log in and see if anything interesting has come up. I'm going to sign in with Facebook. And you can see that I've already been here. What I want to do is I want to go and check if any jobs have come up in the meantime, because I've already seen some here. I think I want to go and check maybe teacher assistant with a sense of adventure. Sounds kind of bizarre, so let's see what this is about. Okay, it is Wagon, so I'm not really surprised. They even have a video. Let me see how that looks like. Wow. That's a lot of energy coming from these guys. How does the office look like? A bit shorty, but I do like the fact that they've got. I do like the fact that they've got a lot of energy going on, and I think what I want to do is I want to apply. But they asked for a teacher assistant with a sense of adventure. I think I actually have a video on the website. I have quite a few of them already that I can apply with. So let me see what I have. Quite a few I've made, but I want to use this one here, the paragliding one. Okay, so I'm going to create an application and then send that through. So now that I've applied, the job is out, the request is out there for them to see it. So that's me having applied, but how would that look for a recruiting manager at Wagon? So let's see how they would see it. I am now the recruiting manager at Wagon, and I've just received a job application from Caroline, and interestingly enough, he's actually decided to apply with a video of himself paragliding. So I want to go in and see what that's about.
Hi, my name is Catalin. I recently graduated Wagon London, and I'm interested in your teacher with a sense of adventure position. As you can see, I am open to adventure and I love having fun. You can find my code on GitHub under @Pinto. Check it out and give me a shout. Hope to hear from you.
Okay, well, I quite like that actually. You know, like I am looking for someone to code, so I'm definitely going to go in to GitHub and check his code. But at the same time, clearly he gets the fact that I want to hire someone that likes adventure. That's pretty adventurous to me, and I love the fact that I'm able to see it before I even decide whether to call him for an interview. So that concludes our user journey. These are really our products. Again, the pain from my perspective is to get that personality across before you get called in for an interview. I hope you guys find it interesting. I hope this solves or helps solve it. I was very happy to have joined Wagon. It is an amazing coding school. Thanks very much to all the teachers and to Boris for actually having studied this. And a very, very special thank you to my team. If you guys want to come up to see them, obviously you've met Jason, but you have Stefan and Hongshu as well, who have worked tirelessly on the product. If you have any questions after the presentations, please come. Thank you.
Nice. Awesome. Different. Upload your video. Really cool. The office is really nice, isn't it, guys? Okay. And it's very good, yeah. No, thanks, guys. That was a really impressive and good build. And so much hard work has gone into that, and all the projects as well. So, well done. So next up, we have a product called Start Share. Connect with potential collaborators. Our team is Jono, Neil, and James. Please.
Right, Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here. My name is Neil. So what is StartShare all about? It addresses an issue on the startup side. Say you have an idea that's going to change the world. Where do you start? How do you get it off the ground? What you need is developers or people with coding skills. How do you find them? That's what StartShare is all about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk you through a user journey. That's typical on StartShare. I'm going to be Roman. I'm a creative person. I have loads of ideas bouncing around. I spend way too much time online. The other half has recently complained I need to cut my time online. So I've come up with an idea. I'm going to create an app that will cut my online time. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put that project on. Now I'm going to go to the dashboard, and I'm going to create the project up there. The name of my project is Off-Grid. It's very self-explanatory. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It takes you offline. I'm going to put a little bit of a strap line to say, it works for all the apps. And I'm going to put a little bit more detail on there about how you can specify whatever time you want it to work. I'm based in London, so the location's going to be London as well. And I think I'm going to be ready to start this project in maybe a couple of weeks of time. So I'm going to say 1st of July as a start time, and I suspect it will take me a good few months before it's going to be ready to be shown to the rest of the world. So I'm going to say end of November as the end date. The concept is literally just that. It's an idea, so I'm going to say it's a concept. I can also upload an image. This image gives a visual representation of what the project is for, and it also makes it stand out from the rest of the projects on our platform. And there we have it, guys. It's created. There's Off-Grid. It's very nice and clean. What I need now, I need to find someone. I'm going to create a role. So I'm going to say I need a full stack developer. Okay, I need someone who can work the whole way through, and I need them to show me a proof of concept to make sure that my idea is going to work. So I'm going to put all those details on there. I can also click on an icon to say exactly what I'm looking for, what kind of skill sets I'm looking for as well. And in the same way that I've uploaded an image for the project, I can also upload an image for the role itself. Again, to show the user exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. Once the image is uploaded, there we have it, and I can hit create, and there you go. There's the role that you can see down there. The role's created. Anyone can come and look at the role now. They can come and look at the project as well. You can see there's a ribbon that says it's a new role. It's not been applied for before. So what I'll do now is I'll go away, and I'll wait for someone to come and apply for this role. Okay, I'll go back to my dashboard. I can go to the dashboard and I can say, has anyone applied for the role as yet? We have an applicant. It's Michelle. Michelle's applied for the role. Sounds great. What I can do, I can click on Michelle's name. I can go and check out her profile. I can say, all right, so she's got 5 years Ruby, 5 years JavaScript. She's got great experience. This is exactly what I'm looking for. It's looking very, very promising right now. I'm going to fire off a message to Michelle. I'm going to say something along the lines of, Michelle, are you available to start on the 1st of July? This conversation's not going to go anywhere if you can't. So I'm just going to drop a message to her, and going to wait for her to come back to me. Whilst I wait for Michelle's reply, I'm going to go and see, what other kind of projects are there on this platform? I just want to go and have a look around. So you can see there's loads of other projects created by loads of different people. So I can have a browse. You can see there's Meals and Wheels. They're looking for a back-end developer as well. I'm going to go back to my dashboard and see if Michelle's replied. So I'm going to go and check my messages right now. And I click on the messages, and I see, Michelle's come back. Excellent. So she's ready to start, and I think that's great. I think Michelle's going to be a great addition to my project. So I'm going to say, yes, let's get together. We can do this. So I'm going to say, we're hired. I can also click on the accept icon there on the right there, which changes the status of the application from pending to accepted, and it also lets Michelle know that the role has she's been accepted for the role. Basically, that's the user journey on this platform. That's what StartShare does. I think it addresses a great part of or a part of the market that's not very well served at the moment. So yeah, that's StartShare. And once again, I just want to say thank you to the teachers at Wagon. They've been great. They've been very patient with us. It's been amazing, and I've worked with a very amazing team here as well in my team with this, which is Jonathan and James over there. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for your time.
Well done, guys. That was awesome. Another great build. It was a full stack, really full stack. So, yeah, you put in some serious hours on that, and also the rehearsing as well is time, which everyone's doing. So it's not plain sailing. Right. So next up, we have a team called Unpolarized. Yeah. The concept is to remove your newsfeed bias. It's really cool. The team here, we've got Edward, Sandrine, and Amal, and Ed is lead man of the project.
Cool. So I'm going to be talking about our new app, Unpolarized. So most of us are increasingly accessing our news online, and 61% of millennials now use Facebook as their primary source of political news. However, there's a side effect to this, right? The opaque algorithms that companies like Facebook use often only feed us viewpoints with which we already agree. This is called the echo chamber effect. Critically, it can be incredibly hard to notice this is in fact happening at all. And as a consequence, it limits the information we get access to. And in the extreme, this can affect freedom of thought, diversity of information, etc. So yeah, this is the pain that we aim to fix, and our app Unpolarized tries to fix it in two ways. So first, the user, we try and give them an overview and statistics from their Facebook newsfeed to help them understand their echo chamber. And second of all, we try and break them out of their echo chamber by feeding them interesting articles outside of their conversational sphere. So yeah, I will demonstrate this with my own Facebook account. So I've already downloaded the Chrome extension. So in the top right-hand corner of the screen, I'm going to click the button. This will redirect me to my Facebook, and I can continue to use Facebook just as usual. And when I'm good and ready and I've got bored of Facebook, I will click the extension again, and it will take us back to Unpolarized's website. And there's a big tempting button in the middle, which I will press to get my analysis. Awesome. So on the left, we can see a count of the most common news sources that appear on my Facebook newsfeed. And on the right, these are categorized according to where they lie on the political spectrum, ranging from left through center-left to right. And then when I click on, I see a count of my Facebook friends' likes on certain key political pages. So we can see my man Jeremy Corbyn is near the top, along with Barack Obama. Yeah, so I've got an overview of my echo chamber, but oops, a little bit of a glitch there. I want to break out of it, right? So I click on suggested articles, and this is where the magic happens. So Unpolarized has quite confidently categorized me as left-wing, which is represented by the Labour rows, with an accuracy of 36%. And if I scroll down, I can see that it's feeding me articles that try and challenge my echo chamber, which is obviously just feeding me one type of information. So if I click on an article that takes my interest, say the one at the bottom here, I don't have time to read it now, so I'm going to go ahead and bookmark it for later. And I can see these, in my bookmarks. Cool, and I'm going to hand you over to Sandrine.
Thank you, Ed. So I would like to show you that Unpolarized actually works for people across the political spectrum. So I created a fake Facebook profile with fake friends and fake data. This is very important. So we can go back to Unpolarized and log in. Here we go. So we already have the extension working. So we're going to click on the button again. And you can see that, so my top news sources on my Facebook feed are L'Express and Le Figaro, which, as you may know, are usually seen as right-wing news sources in France. So I'm now going to check my friends' analytics. So you may be aware of this, but this is a fake Facebook profile. So you may be aware of this, but so most of the information that you see on Facebook is dependent on the content that your friends actually interact with, as in like, share, or comment on. That's why this data is actually important. So as you can see here, like, whoa. So like most of my friends actually really like Marine Le Pen, so I guess they were pretty disappointed during the last French presidential election. Too bad for them. So let's go ahead and have a look at my suggested articles. So I can see that I have been categorized as a right-wing person, or my newsfeed rather has been categorized as right-wing, as you can see with the tree of the Conservative Party here in the UK. So this week's topic is on healthcare. So this is a topic that has been widely discussed during the past few years. So I find this pretty interesting, and I'm going to see if there is any article out there that sounds interesting to me. So yeah, I actually like this one. Free market ideology doesn't work for healthcare. So yeah, I have 5 minutes now, so I'll just go ahead and read it. So this is it. This is Unpolarized. So this project is actually live and working right now. So you can go to unpolarized.co.uk and follow the steps that are described on our homepage. So you can connect with Facebook, download our Chrome extension, and just keep in mind that you need to give a little time to the extension to collect some data on your Facebook profile. So it may take a while for you to actually have a relevant analysis. So this project was made possible thanks to Amal and Ed. I did some parts of it. And thank you to Wagon for an amazing 9 weeks. Thank you.
Another amazing build, a Chrome extension, our first Chrome extension actually built in our Wagon in London. So it's getting quite engineering. And actually, no offense to our other alumni, I think the level just keeps going up. And actually the teachers agree, and you know, there's something, I don't know what it is, but it's great. So well done, guys. And thanks for representing. Next up, we have a project called Hubert Cooks. It's the team is Bart, Luke, Chami, and Michael. It's you can come up. It's an app which they'll demonstrate now. Obviously, it's about food. It's also Chami's birthday.
Okay. Hi guys. So my name is Michael. I like to cook. And the weekend's coming up soon, and so I have friends coming over. And instead of ordering takeaway, I like to cook them something. But often when I want to cook, I have a lack of inspiration. So I've heard about this app called Hubert Cooks, and so I'm gonna give it a try. So here we go. Log in. So it's taking a little bit of time. I guess the Wi-Fi at the Google campus isn't great. So sign in with Facebook, that's convenient, good. So okay, so now I'm signed in, so let's cook. Oh, cool, so I have Tinder, like a swiper for ingredients. So canned crushed pineapples, that doesn't sound very good, so dislike. Unbaked pie shell, I don't know what that is, so dislike as well. Peppermint extract, oh, that could be interesting. I like that. Dry non-fat milk powder, that's also very weird. Wheat germ, oh, even better. Great. And slices Swiss cheese. Oh wait, I just remembered my friend is lactose intolerant, so I'm gonna go to my profile, see that I liked the Swiss cheese, slices of Swiss cheese, as you can see. So I'm gonna go to here. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna load me a search where I can see all the items, all the ingredients. So here we go. Let's hope this works. Oh, here it is. So I can unlike it. I've unliked it. I can go back to my profile, and now we can see that it's no longer in my liked, and that it's in my disliked. You can see on the left for you guys. So now that I've done that, let's go to my calendar. And so, oh, this is taking a lot of time. So I think they must have a lot of recipes. It must be a really powerful app. So let's go. They're coming for dinner tonight. So it's a little bit more formal. So I'm going to make them an aperitivo and stuff, a bit fancy. Let's go with 6 people tonight. Here we go. Add date. I don't know what this is. Sharp cheddar dip. Yeah, that's a good one. So 6 people again. Dinner, braised lamb, mincemeat, mock chopped liver, chicken roti from India. So veggie pot pie. That's seasonal, I guess. So now let's go to Saturday, because I've got friends coming over for lunch. And so this time we are 3 people. So, yep, 3 people. Tortillas, grilled Vidalia onions. Yeah, that's something I've never tried before. I like trying new things, so let's try that. So now that I've picked my recipes and with ingredients that I like, and it's tailored to my taste, it's time to go shopping. So I see a shopping icon, so I'm gonna click on that. Oh, this is cool. We can see that the ingredients are arranged by different categories. So spices, dairy, sauces. This is really convenient because when I'm gonna go shopping, I can shop by aisle. So let's see what happens when I buy a packaged cream cheese. Okay, so it highlights it green, so that means I bought it. That's really cool. So I guess I'm never gonna forget to buy certain ingredients when I go to the shopping market. So that's great. So now that I've done my shopping, let's do some, let's look at the recipes. Okay, so here are my recipes. I can click on the recipe, and I can see the ingredients, that's great, and I can see the method, so how to cook it. So that was a user experience, and we think it's pretty amazing because in less than 5 minutes, I was able to pick recipes based on my tastes, and now I can cook them. And so this is the idea we started with, something very quick and simple and tailored to myself. So in the future, what the direction we see this going in is maybe something a little more social with a community, so that you could have friends, you could add your own recipes, put ratings and reviews, and maybe link it more to Facebook so that your friends on the app could see your activity through their Facebook feed. So another thing we think would be pretty cool is if in the grocery list, if by the press of one button, you could order your groceries straight away through Amazon, Ocado, Waitrose, Tesco. So that's something we're looking into. And one more thing that we think would be cool is, say, because this could become more than just your cooking planner, it could become your food planner. So say one day you're not feeling like cooking because you're a bit lazy, then you can order food. So it generate recipes give you options of recipes from Deliveroo based on your own tastes, so that you can just order straight off Deliveroo. So that's something we're looking into. So I'd like to thank my team. So Bart, the lead developer, Chami, the funny guy, and last but not least, Luke, the best front-end developer in the team. And so, yeah, so I'd also like to thank all the TAs and Le Wagon for this amazing experience. And thanks a lot, guys, and thanks to all of you for listening to us.
Well done, Michael. Another amazing app. That's really, really complex. I was having a chat with the teachers about it. They were working on it literally up until 10 minutes before we started this at the back. So well done. Awesome. And yeah, it's ready to use. So next up, and finally, our very last product to be presented is a product called Fixes. Suffixes and prefixes. It's a game, our first Wagon game that we've got in London. I don't know if any others in the world, but is the first. I always speak in a French accent when I look at Boris. It's something that I do. And the team is Jamie, Solène, and Joe. So please welcome them.
Guys, it's Friday, 6:36. Who wants to play a game? Yeah! Good. I was hoping you'd say that, otherwise it's a bit weird. Okay, so I love word games, and my friend told me about this awesome word game called Fixes. So I'm going to go on the website. From the looks of it, it looks like you've got a prefix, you've got a suffix, and there are kind of bits in the middle that you have to fill in. It looks fairly simple. We're already logged in, so let's press that play button, I guess. Okay, 1v1 or practice. I think, you know, we're pretty confident. We played word games before, so let's go for a 1v1. And again, like, we're English, you know, we've been around, so let's pick level 3. Okay, so we're now finding an opponent. It could be anyone in the world. That's awesome. Okay, so we're still looking. There's a little tip there. Okay, we're in, and it's, that's weird, it's Solène. Okay. Okay, so the game is off, so I will let Joe go for it.
Animosity.
Okay, Solène's got one, Joe's got one.
Proclaiming. Processing.
It's 2-all. Infinity. Impossibly. 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 Solène is streaming ahead here. Okay. We're losing to a French girl currently. This is pretty embarrassing. Execution. Okay, it's getting tight now. I think we're going to win it here. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, so let's just start at the top. Let's start at the top and have a look at the scores. Okay, it seems like there's a worrying amount of different colours here. So, okay, so she seems to be scoring quite highly in ones where we aren't. If we scroll down, wow, there's even a pink one. But we did get 2 zeros, so what is the final score going to be? We lost. Okay. Give Solène a round of applause. Okay, so given we just got absolutely schooled by a French girl, we are going to go back to our profile and see if we can practice a little bit. Okay, so we're now in our practice zone. We can see we've played quite a lot of games and we're rubbish. Best score is quite low, and our best word is inquisitively. So maybe let's practice level 1, and with your help, maybe let's try and beat, our best score and our best word. So, come on, what's it? Let's give it some. Conquering, good. A Q. Q's, Z's, J's, X's. Think Scrabble. There's a U, yeah. Uniquely. Nice. Inquisitively. Dizzying.
Disgusting.
Confidently. Accordingly. Abomination. Yeah. Remotely. What we all want to do after the Wagon. Yeah. Amazing. What this presentation is. Amazingly. Recording. And consistently. Okay, we're done. Let's have a look at our scores. Oh, we got a pink. Hello. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. Okay, 242, it's big. So let's go back to our profile. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very well done. Okay, awesome. We beat our best score and we've got a best word. So, yeah, we really enjoyed that. So let's maybe share it on Facebook. Oh, we've also seen, yeah, thanks, Joe. We've also seen there's a dictionary corner, so that looks like maybe different words in the Fixes dictionary with the definition. So that's cool if I want to learn some more words that I've been stuck on a different combo. But yeah, let's share it on Facebook. And let's say, yeah, I mean, you typed it. Go on. Amazing game. Okay, and then let's share it. So yeah, we built this in the last 10 days. It's live right now. You can all play against anyone in the world, probably just in London right now. But www.playfixes.com. Go on, have a play, give us some feedback. Thank you very much. And thank you to the Wagon. Very good.
Well done. Wow. Our first word game. That's awesome. I love this one. I love all of them. I love this one because it's a game, and I'm short on words. I just say great, cool, and amazing. So I'll stick some things in it, but it was great. So, but that's it. I mean, I can't believe it. 9 weeks, another batch is gone, and you guys have done so well. So well. We're exhausted. I definitely the most exhausted batch I've seen, but then again, you put in the hours, didn't you? Petier, you were there, you didn't come. The last batch. But look, you've attended every day, you've worked so hard, and you can see the hard work, and it really pays off, and you're all going to do so well, whatever you choose to do. Some of our students are just taking a break between jobs and doing it. Some going to want to be developers, wanting to launch their own business, some going to work remotely and just be their own bosses, etc. So look, big congratulations, and it takes a huge amount of courage to just come and do this and give up what you were doing and start a new life, and we wish you all the best. But we at Wagon, remember, 20 cities, we're worldwide, use it. We have a huge community in all over the world, and yeah, just get in touch with all the guys, all the different alumni, all the different cities, whenever you want. Please hang around, let's have a drink, let's enjoy ourselves, and celebrate the beginning of everything, your new lives. All right, congratulations. Yeah, we'll do it just now. I just want to also say a massive thank you to Alex and Arthur. They have been phenomenal throughout these 9 weeks, worked tirelessly. Yeah, guys. Alex and Arthur are sort of in-house gurus, and I've got your gift. It's an Asahi. You can share it. We have a tight budget. But yeah, look, Thomas, Romain, Gav, Cécile, Boris, Seb, Petier, Hugo, Remy, Theo, Evan, Romuald, Will, the list goes on. You've been outstanding, so thank you, and good night, and let's enjoy. And well, good luck, guys.